Hello, my wonderful people, viewers and subscribers all over the world. Good morning to you all. I come in peace. I don't land like a Land Rover. Now me, no Nwemo, the only one and only Okute Daily Talk. My voice never change you. Before we proceed with the normal formalities, you know how it used to be now. We have to do some toko before we can be able to carry on with the news, because people need to hear some certain things. But before that, let's take this breaking news and some headlines that we have here concerning the Biafra land. I beg, hold on to your faith, because I am here to serve you. Breaking news: we shall reciprocate without any delay on any attack on IGBOS during the 2023 presidential election. This one is coming all the way from IPOB land, the Biafra land, which is the southeast. IPOB once again have been vindicated again as a court disbands Ebubago, declares the outfit a terror and oppression tool. And I don't hear them. In case of those ones where they talk say, hey, well, anything where they happen, say na ESN, say na IPOB and ESN have nothing to do with any attack being carried out in the southeast, most especially the Anambra, Imo State and the Ebonyi State, because these three states now we are the thing they hot all the time. Every day attack. If they not attack a woman, they will attack man. If they not attack man, they will attack a house. They don't attack all the whole neck office where they that place. All these ones is being carried out by Ebubago and the rest of the other militia groups where don't form they claim say they be IPOB. My dear brothers and sisters, no be IPOB. This one now enemies of Biafra land. And then the cause of these ones. Another breaking news, the IPOB Igwe Ocha massively hosts Biafra land national coordinator in the 2023 provincial kickoff meeting. This one, no one go tell me what this one mean. But whatever way it is, we are coming back to give you the latest news and what is the content inside this headline. So my good people, this is your first time of joining Okute Daily Talk. This is my channel. I never change you. My voice still remains the same, where we speak to you the undiluted truth about this Nigerian nation, about the Biafran struggle, and about Martin Nnamdi Kanu and his freedom that is imminent. That is been our prayer soon. Please, if you never subscribe to my channel, I want you to do that. And before that, I have this important news for all my brothers and sisters, whether I can call them news or important information or important advice. I beg you, all these people going up and down, destroying the properties of the federal government of Nigeria in our own land, please desist from doing that, because we keep on complaining that these people are swindling and looting our money. This is the avenue for them to loot more money, because the more you destroy it, the more they will go and tell you. And when you hear the news, you begin to shout, now wow, waiting happen, waiting gonna happen. When you go and destroy the bank, be rest assured that the bank manager who have made him a multi-millionaire again, because repairing that whatever has been damaged there and other people's money inside there will be taken by the bank manager, and they will tell you that the hoodlums attack and take over $1 million or $1 billion as the case may be. So my dear people, this is a general advice for anyone out there, whether you are clamoring for the Biafra agitation or you are clamoring for a better Nigeria, whichever way you belong or you believe, because everyone in Nigeria now have where they belong. People, some belong to Arewa or Yoruba nation, some belong to Oduduwa. Okay, Oduduwa and Arewa, not the same thing. Oh, go, this is my head, You don't knock, Oduduwa and Arewa, Oduduwa, Yoruba nation, not the same thing. And some people are clamoring for Arewa nation or Arewa Republic, whatever they may call it. Even in Akwa Ibom, some people are there. They call them Eken Congo or whatever their name is. I don't know. I cannot pronounce this because the name sounds more like a Calabar name. They also agitate for their own freedom. So everybody in Nigeria now is agitating. I still want to believe there's a man that spoke. That happens, I think, around March of 2021. He said after President Muhammadu Buhari that he don't think there will be another Nigeria, which Martin Nnamdi Kanu have said this long time ago. This one, according to them, they said it's a borrowed language. I don't know when language become borrowed. We all are speaking the same language. Either you speak English or you speak your local dialect, which is Igbo, or you speak Yoruba, or you speak Hausa, Efik, Udom, and the rest of them. But whichever way it is, one day we cannot come and kill ourselves. But the most important thing there is that let there be peace in every section, every sector of this Nigeria, either east, west, north, and south. Because without peace, nothing can be achieved. No anything that has been achieved by force or by violence, because violence never help any situation. So my advice to the young youths out there, those ones who have been buyed out by all this the same political class that hold them hostage, the same political class that made them not to go to school, the same political class that have hold the gasoline or PMS for over 5 months now, have been at fuel scarcity. For over 8 months, that children, the ASU was on strike. Nobody go to federal government or to sue the federal government. But now, they talk about Naira, the design, or the swap of the old Naira to new Naira notes. Simply because they have stacked over billions of Nairas in their various homes and their various vaults. Now, it's not only banks that have vaults. All these are politicians now. They are building vaults in different homes. Most of them are digging a pit where they are storing the money, just to make sure that in the next 4 years or 8 years, they will use it to manipulate the elections. And who are they going to use to manipulate this election? The same youth that don't have a job, the same youth that they have denied access to the best amenities of life. No good road, no light, no water. Even for you to spend your own money now, to get your own money from your own bank, I mean your own sweat that is deposited in the bank, is a very big problem. Child, one day, what are we going to do to this political class? They have sucked Nigeria dry, see yet they don't want. They still want until Nigeria collapse, just like earthquake that happened in Turkey and Syria. That is when they will leave Nigeria alone. Shame to Nigerian politicians. Shame to the youths that they are using to perpetrate all these acts. Normally, that no any Nigerian that want to die. Let me tell you the gospel truth. Normally, Nigerians enjoy life. That is why we have short memory, because we too forget and we too move on with our lives as if nothing happened. All this crisis we are seeing here and there in Edo, in Abeokuta, all these things are being sponsored. In Edo, they are calling Eshomele, say he's the one that's sponsoring all this, and there's no doubt about it, because he was being disgraced, booed, and humiliated by obedience in Ring Road. It is not up to 24 hours. We saw him where he summoned all the whole cultists, headed by what is the name of this armed cultist in Edo. What do they call this name? Oh, I don't forget this guy name. But I know the guy name now. He summoned him. He's the head of the cultist, and tell them that what the obedient did to them, that they must take this power by force. They must intimidate them and do whatever they can to make sure that they take Edo State by fire by force coming this 2023 election. And that is where the whole problem started. He went on a campaign again when he was shouting PAPC, ABPD, APC. They were saying Obi, obedient, Obi Kererenke, Obi Kererenke. They versed and left. It's not up to 12 hours attack on every banks in the state. What does this signify? I remember his name, Tony Kabaka. In Edo State, a well-known cultist. That is the person that APC are using with his boys, perpetration or acts. Access Bank in Benin have been burnt down by all these hoodlums, by all these cultists. Look at what is happening in Ogun State. It is sponsored by all the same politicians, by the same political class that made life miserable for the youths. Yet, the youths are still following them to perpetrate some crimes. I mean, youth of Nigeria, when will you people learn? I mean, when will you people at least wake up from your sleeping slumber? Enough is enough. Let us go straight into the news we have for us today. Please, I come again. If you are not subscribed to this channel, make sure you do that anytime soon. If this is your first time of joining this family, you don't know who is the broadcaster, my name never changed. My name is Okute Daily Talk. You get the point now? So now my name. So you are welcome to the family. According to these church people, when you come first, I say first time I stand up, you will stand up. They were singing to you. You are welcome in the name of the Lord. The same thing. You are welcome in the name of Okute. You are welcome to our family, my dear. You are highly welcome. Please make sure you subscribe and turn on that notification button. Subscription is free. To turn on the notification button is also free, so that you'll be notified each time there's a new update on this channel or any other channel you see that related to Okute Daily Talk. So my dear people, my people, let us hit the ball running according to them. The indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB, has warned against attacking IGBOS during the forthcoming 2023 general elections. Just like the viral video that we watched. If you watch very well, you find out that in 2019, that is how the Igbos have been threatened by Baale of Lagos, the Oba of Lagos, that they must vote Sanwo-Olu. That anyone that refused to vote Sanwo-Olu, you come from Imo State, you come from Abia State, you come from this state, that the person should go back to where they come from. As if Lagos State, I mean, all these people, they are foreigners in Lagos State. Lagos is no man's land, as we ought to know. Since I was born to this age, Lagos has been no man's land. Nobody owns Lagos. I don't see the reason why somebody will come out and tell you now that if you cannot vote for my presidential candidate or for my governorship candidate, you should go back to your own state. As if all these people have nothing contributed on that same Lagos. We are saying, 85% of the progress in Lagos State are being brought by Igbos, who keep on building house anywhere they see. Even a forbidden land, they will go there and buy it, develop it, and build land and build the houses and mansions. A land is being sold for $1 million in Lekki, either phase 1, phase 2, or phase 3. Is by Igbo people. They are the one that make things to be expensive, because if you tell them amount, they will just tell you no problem, they buy. See, that same people that brought that progress and development in that same Lagos can never have peace. It's either from one thread, from one ballet or the other, simply because Lagos have been developed. But no problem, this is started one day, and it is one day it will stop. Let us continue. IPOB spokesperson Emma Powerful warned that the group would reciprocate any attack on Igbos during the forthcoming election. In a statement, Powerful said IPOB would not stand by and allow anybody to threaten or attack the Igbos during the election. Please, hold on. Let me drink water. According to Powerful, the attention of the global movement and family of the indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB, under the command and leadership of our great leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, have been drawn to a threat from a small village monarch in Yoruba land, to the fact that they will deal with non-indigenous, especially Igbo, who doesn't vote in the upcoming elections according to the wish of the monarch. This sort of threat tell you all you need to know about the Nigerian selection process, which they like to call election. This one is coming from Emma Powerful. IPOB as a freedom movement to reaffirm our non-recognition and our participation in line of inline the Nigerian electoral processes, because the results do not represent the will of the people. And this is why an idiot somewhere we have the gumption to threaten what they call non-indigenous and the Igbo nation in particular. What is non-indigenous? Indigenous in their own country. Nigeria. Yet you people still believe in one Nigeria. How can this thing work now? Whereby somebody, when you go to live in Kaduna, that person will tell you that this land belongs to them. You should go back to your own country, to your own land. Why not say go back to your own country? Then we know that Biafra has become a country. In as much as I don't support evil, but my dear, threaten peoples that you will send them back to where they come from, my dear. Anyway, it is not their fault. I should blame the Igbos who don't have ear. Ndi Igbo have also many unless many amaka afaro. This indication have been there since. They don't show them this sign. Go back to where you come from. You keep on developing another person's land. If anything happens, the only first thing they will do is to target that your establishment and burn it down. In other words, if they cannot burn it down, they will take it by force. That's exactly what happened during the Biafran War of 1967 to 1970. Igbos lose a lot of properties to the Yorubas and to the Hausas, simply because when the war broke out, most of them either they have been killed, or most of them who survived to run back to the east. When they return back, their old properties have been occupied by the people, by so-called people who said they are indigenous, while you are a foreigner in your own country. While we Biafrans await a day for referendum, nobody should threaten Igbo and Biafrans residing temporarily in other parts of Nigeria for any reason. IPOB want to state unequivocally that any attack in any part of Nigeria on the Biafra people or the Igbo nation or their properties on account of the choice of individuals to participate and vote according to their conviction during this so-called election will be met with adequate and commensurate action according to Emma Powerful. This one waiting the news bring. So I bring up give on so that when I don't go say na me can write and don't me write I be only the broadcaster. the writer is out there doing his own job. We urge men and women of good conscience in the north and west to caution their traditional rulers and politicians who want to use Ndi Igbo and Biafrans as a scapegoat in this skilled election process to be very careful and retrace their step. Gone are the days when Ndi Igbo will be threatened and intimidated during elections. As long as Biafra has not been given the opportunity to exit Nigeria via a referendum, IPOB will not stand by and watch anyone, Nigeria or non-Nigeria, to threaten Biafrans or carry out such threats against us and get away with it. Even as IPOB do not wish to be drawn into the zoo politics, according to the news, nobody has the right to threaten Ndi Igbo or attempt to compel them to vote for a particular party or candidate. Any Biafran who want to vote in this election has the right to vote for any party or candidate of his or her choice. And nobody should direct or threaten them to vote a particular party in their community or state. If anyone threatens to attack Ndi Igbo and Biafrans or non-indigenous residents in your place, be rest assured that the people being attacked will not sit and watch their property and life being destroyed and will activate their right to self-defense. We are urging Ndi Igbo, Biafrans and non-indigenous everywhere to be prepared to defend their property, family, and their own lives during their action this election period. Do not allow anyone to use you or use your family as a sacrificial lamb this time around. On the Yaramo, that's what we take Siamo. These people now have turned Ndi Igbo. I watched all these spokesperson either for PDP or for APC, and I watched how they mumu around for TV stations. When Ndi Igbo supported almost all the whole presidential candidates starting from 1999, it is not a it is not a ethnic bigotry, it is not a religious or ethnic sentiments. But now they found out another Igbo who people have shown love. Now it is based on religious bigotry and whatever it is. But other ones, their campaign is not based on that. I mean, how can you people still think that this country will remain one? It is not done that way now. You signal one part of the country and make them marginalized, that they have been born to be ruled. They are not even capable, even when they have prominent men and women, even they are in the aim of the affair of this country who fought for the independence of Nigeria from the British in 1960. Still yet, they say they are not capable to rule the country. It's all right. Let us keep watching. We are monitoring all groups and institutions or individuals that threaten to attack Ndi Igbo. If they use election and that pretext to attack Ndi Igbo and their properties nationwide, we are ready to answer adequately and proportionately. Ndi Igbo nationwide must be prepared, because they are coming to show us that we don't belong to Nigeria. Why they continue to deny Igbo, Biafrans, the right to self-determination? Every Igbo person, make una hear them and hear them clear. Every Igbo person must get ready to defend himself or herself as long as Nigeria forced and kept us into this unwanted contraption. We are advertising Biafrans to be fully ready to meet the coming challenge squarely and unwaveringly. This one is coming from Comrade Ima Powerful, Media and Publicity Secretary for IPOB in general. On the Hiram hashtag Freemason Nnamdi Kanu, hashtag Biafra referendum, hashtag Biafra restoration. Now so we take some for this early Thursday morning. So my good people, now this news I brought come on this way. You know they hear them because as they say, how do they take talk for Igbo? They say pikin, where no one making papa or mama sleep. That pikin say you know go sit sleep. As soon as so they will take some this early morning. So my good people, and this advice or this news is coming all the way from Abuja because the President Muhammadu Buhari is going to address Nigerians. So this one is first time in the history since for the past 8 years, for the first time that the president will appear on a live TV, and I hope this time around they are not going to tweet and tell us that look at what the president said, because according to Garoba Shehu and Femi Adesina, that is what they are good in doing. So my good people, this one is the last but not the least. Just in, Naira scarcity President Muhammadu Buhari to address Nigerians 7 a.m. today. So if you anywhere you are, hear on this news, because President Muhammadu Buhari, he will appear on the national TV, whether NTO, whether AITO, NTV, whatever way it is. Just tune on to your television or your radio, 7 a.m. Nigerian time. Buhari, the president of Nigeria, retired general, is going to address the people. So let us read the news. Let us just use this one now to make our news round up for this Thursday morning, where the 16th of February in the year 2022. The Naira swap policy of the Central Bank of Nigeria, CBN, has seen angry Nigerians take to the street to condemn the policy of the Apex. All these ones, they have been bought over. We know about all this. Nigerians have been enduring hunger for the past 8 years. Just the time that the people, I mean the person that you people have been kind of form out, now you just say, okay, let me leave a legacy before I leave. He wants to better the lives of people, to make sure that their election, their vote counts. But the same youth that he is fighting for are the one that is taken to the street to demonstrate and burn down government properties, all in the name of their protesting. What are you protesting? Peaceful protest is what is demanded, not for you to destroy the government properties. The same money they will use to give you light tomorrow, they will tell you now they will use $16 billion to repair all the whole banks being damaged. Look at Access Bank in Benin have been burnt down completely. And tomorrow you will tell me that the bank manager will remain poor. Who will tell you that? His bank account now, that is, he don't triple. Because any money that is being left in that bank will be carted away by the bank manager and other staffs. And in the news, you will hear that 1.something trillion naira burnt down by hoodlums. Nigeria, which way forward? The hardship faced by Nigerians has seen some Nigerians destroy bank buildings and properties, while some protesters have lost their lives to their call for relief in the country. However, the special advisor to the president on media and publicity, Femi Adesina, on Wednesday night in a press release disclosed that his principal will address Nigerians on the crisis that is bewildering the country. According to Adesina, President Buhari will address Nigerians on TV, radio stations, and other electronic media outlets or devices. He called on Nigerians who have been expecting the president to air his voice on the compelling issue to hook up to the network service of the Nigerian Television Authority and Radio Nigeria for the broadcast 7 a.m. this morning. Adesina, however, did not reveal what president will be addressing during the national broadcast. The statement said the television, radio stations, and other electronic media outlets are enjoined to hook up to the network service of the Nigerian Television Authority and Radio Nigeria for the broadcast of the President Muhammadu Buhari to address the nation on the issue of Naira scarcity and the Naira swap that have been ravaging the country for a very long time now. So my good people of Biafra, and my good people who still believe in Nigeria, that Nigeria will work one day, your opinion is being respected in all angles. Whether you are fighting for Biafra, or you are fighting for Yoruba Nation, or you are fighting for IPOB, or you are fighting for Arewa, whichever way you are agitating, or you are bandits in the forest, agitating that the federal government to leave the forest for you people to do well there, fine and good. But whichever way it is, my dear people, please be guided. You get the point now, and also mind your utterances, because if care is not taken at the end of all this fighting, just remember that when two elephants are fights, that the grass suffered it most. All this fighting now is between APC and APC, not APC and PDP, not APC and Labour, not APC and NNPP or whatever party. It's between APC and APC. Be rest assured that when kingdom or whatever it is rise against each other, my brother, it can never stand. And that is the problem we are having on the Biafran struggle today. Biafran struggle, they never spoke with one mind, because the elites in the society who have had many mansions, businesses here and there in the Nigerian nation, you understand? They are the one that said Biafra will never come. They are the one that is even contributing to the detention of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, because in one mind, when you speak, the international community will see that these people are serious and listen to them. But whereby some people, they are not happy, they are not ugene. You feel me? there will never be peace, and that voice can never be heard where it's supposed to be heard, according to Ndesuro Yubo. That is my own interpretation. I don't know about you, and that is my own piece of advice. So, my good people, it is where we are coming to the end of this broadcast. In case you are not subscribed to this channel, please endeavor to do that as soon as possible. Make sure you turn on the subscribe button so that you'll be notified each time we go live or post something on this channel or another channel related to Okuta Daily Talk. So, my good people, and here I want to carry my kaya they go. In case you don't know my name, please, my name na Okute Daily Talk. A lot of people come to my comment section and say, what is your real name? Oh? I am Okute the Rock. So go and search on the Google. When you search Rock, you will see me. You will see my face. Okay. So my dear people, I don't dey waka o. Now yeah, I want to carry my kaya. They go. Have a nice day, and may the Almighty to go bless you in Eke, bless you in Ori, bless you in Afo, and bless you in Nkwo. That is 4 market days, which represent the 4 corners of the earth, east, west, and north and south. whatever you do, the sun shall be your protector and shall guide you in all ramifications of life. Have a nice day, my dear people. Bye for now.